Libra, welcome back. Or if you are new, welcome to my channel. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot. And let me put this out before my dogs start coughing. This is a love reading for the week of April 11th through April 17th. But these are timeless. So whenever you come across it, there may be a message in it for you. Just a note, these readings are general in as much as they are focused on Libra. There are hundreds, sometimes thousands of people, Libras watching these, so it cannot be for everyone, so please don't force it. Some of it could even be true, but, for you or resonate with you, but not all of it. Which is a good segue. Please do check all your placements, not only your sun, but your rising moon and Venus. And if this resonates, Libra, okay, that's how I know I'm done shuffling. If this resonates, Libra, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But most of all, Libra, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Missed you guys. Had a bunch of stuff happen last week and was unable to, I have a full-time job and a bunch of other stuff going on. 3 noisy dogs, but a bunch of other stuff came up last week and I was just unable to do it. And it was actually kind of a nice little pause for me, emotionally and spiritually. But I missed you guys, missed you a lot. So here I am. So let's go ahead and cut the cards. Ooh, cut them deep and weep. I'm going to lay out the cards and then we'll get going. Alrighty, Libra. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Okay, let's get going. So Libra, you are represented as the Magician. This means that whether you know it or not, you have everything that you need to manifest what you want. And again, you guys, still, my throat is jacked up still, and so I have to drink hot beverages, so pardon me. Got a big old jug of water here too, but please do excuse my frog voice. Hopefully 1 year this will be over. But anyway, Libra, you, whether you know it or not, have all the skills, all the tools, and even the wherewithal, the mojo, the whatever you want to call it, you've got it, even if you don't know it, even if you haven't felt it, you think you don't have it, you think you're, maybe not a victim of, fate, but you just, I don't know if you realize your power, but you have it. How you see the relationship as moving forward with truth and honesty. You see that you and your partner have good, open communication. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just noticing so much. Stop going ahead, Cindy. Pay attention to what you're doing. Looking at all the other cards. I was cheating. Okay, so you see the relationship as moving forward at a nice pace. You feel that things are being handled very openly, truthfully, and that you and your partner have good communication. your issues or challenges with either this person or the relationship, you may have, one or the other of you may have the tendency to hang on too tight or hover. Maybe someone has insecurities due to past issues, past relationships, and has a tendency to try and hang on too tight. Again, that could be you or them. And if it's you, this is a good notice for you. Sorry, it's just realized I still had my ear pod thingy in. I just put it away. Everything was sounding weird and echoey, and I was like, oh, you still have the ear pod in. Libra, if this is you and you have a tendency to glom on too fast, hang on too tight, try to control things, watch that. If this is your partner, try and understand maybe why people do that and see if you are, willing to, talk it out, because you guys do have pretty good communication skills. See if you're willing to talk it out and work through that with them. Sometimes people can really go a little bit cray-cray with that, though, and just like, where are you? Where are you going? Where have you been? What are you doing? When are you going to be back? That kind of stuff. And if it's like hardcore like that, that's really a red flag and something that you need to look out for. And if you're like that, I would definitely do some work on myself and figure out why, because that is a result of, childhood trauma, being abandoned. So anyway, if it's, something light and something, not too heavy, but if it's something light that either of you have, be aware of that, and that is something to work on and to understand, why this person is acting this way. You do have good communication going on. Perhaps it could be handled by communication, talking about it amongst yourselves. If it is really heavy, though, that is something that is a red flag that you really want to look at. Now, that is you and your issues or challenges. Geez, my knees Louise. Pardon me, you guys. Frog voice. Come on, man. Thought I was getting better. Please, excuse the voice. So anyway, their energy, oh my gosh, Libra, the sun. So they could be a Leo, but I will let you know that this person is loving, open, I want to say childlike, but in a really cool way. Looks at the world through, everything's new and beautiful, like a kind of a discovery way. Your person has a very positive outlook, just a very, I have to say it, sunny disposition. So yeah, I see your person as just really coming from, this person is a good person. And how do they see the relationship? So your person sees this relationship as moving along nice and steady. Okay? They see it as something that they're bought into. They want to grow it with you. They want to build something solid and stable and sustainable. So Libra, your person is in this for the long haul. Your person, you are their person, and this is what this is what they want. They want you, and they want a relationship. This is the real deal. I think a challenge that your person has is, although they are wanting to build things slowly, they want it really secure, they want it really solid, they want it stable, they all are already, like, if they're a woman, they're putting your last name after theirs. If they're a man, they're already even picturing you guys, being married and living together, whether you're of childbearing age, having ages, having children. If not, they are really already imagining, whatever, whether it's marriage or, whatever both of yours ideas of the next level, or, the highest level of commitment between the two of you. And that is a little bit of a challenge for them, because they really do want to you see them as kind of riding in, and I think they are. And I think they're trying to be more like, okay, wait, don't go too fast. Maybe they've gone too fast before in other relationships, and they were like, come on, take it slow. This one's a keeper. Let's take a minute. Let's get to know each other. Let's really build this. But I think in the back of their mind, both of them, again, whether man or woman, they're either already picturing themselves with your last name, or they're just already picturing you guys like totally together and committed. I think that's funny. So I think something that you both need to be aware of is keeping the lines of communication open. And I'm getting that message here. I'm getting that message from a couple different places. That's sometimes I have to think, and there's like 2 or 3 cards that are kind of bouncing off of each other with a meaning. I believe that in this relationship, one or both, probably both of you, need to be very mindful of communicating what's going on. Your feelings, you have to trust. So whether that's, and it's both of you, but, if you have a hard time opening up, or you think that someone's going to judge you, I'm not saying, sit the person down and say, okay, this is all my relationships, and you'll give them a 12-hour rundown, and, no. But if you know yourself, and you know that you have a tendency maybe to be clingy or to be a little bit controlling, I'd talk about that. I'd say, it's something I'm working on, and I know when I'm doing it, and I see, when you leave, I get a little ping, and I'm like, where are they going? What's going on? And, I want to let you know that's because, my mom or my dad left when I was 3, and then I've been in relationships where I've been abandoned or, broken up with a few times. And so it kind of triggers something in me, but it's not you. And I'd appreciate it if you would understand stuff like that. Call yourself on your own shit and let them know, hey, this is what's going on. And I'd appreciate it if you would work with me on that. And you could also, there's this saying, take your own inventory, worry about yourself, take care of yourself, let the other person worry about themselves. But in this instance, if you guys are really committed to a solid, firm relationship, I would say if your person does do something that, is a red flag for you or bugs you, say, hey, you do such and such, and that makes me feel like blah, blah, blah. Is that something we can work on? What's up with that? Whatever. But so an obstacle or a challenge that you may have in the relationship is just keeping those lines of communication open. That kind of talk that I was just talking about doesn't happen in a lot of relationships. People don't feel safe. They just don't feel comfortable. But I see that both of you are really interested and committed to this. And I believe that that kind of communication is going to have to happen to keep it going. We have advice from Spirit, and it's the moon. And the moon is about fear, secrets, what is hidden. And that's kind of what I was pausing for back there for a while. That is Spirit's advice. Don't keep anything hidden as you move forward. Again, they don't need a 12-hour, litany of everything that you've gone through in your life and all your past relationships. But don't keep anything regarding your feelings, your intentions hidden. And ask them not to as well. Try and open up those lines of communication to where you both feel super comfortable working together on this relationship. And then for the potential outcome of the relationship, we have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is reconciliation card. If for whatever reason, I don't see that, but if for whatever reason you guys ever had a little breakup or a tiff, and you've been either emotionally or physically separated for a while, this could mean that you will end up back together and working on it. Or what it could mean is that, you found your soulmate, because the Six of Cups can also indicate the coming together of two people that were together in a former life. And it can also mean letting the past go. So I think the message here is, if you can let go of, work to let go of any issues from, childhood, past relationships, if you and this person can, then you can really become the soulmates that, be in that relationship, become the soulmates that you are. And then we have the Fool, it's like yes. The Fool is a yes card. So Libra, I think it's beautiful. Your person really is in. I see you in. You just got to keep the lines of communication open. So thank you, Libra. I really do appreciate your time. If this did resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks, Libra. See you next time. Bye-bye.